Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I hope you've had a blessed day today and that you have taken some time to just spend with the Lord in His presence through praise and worship, through prayer, and through reading His Word. The daily reading today was 1 Chronicles chapters 13 through 15. If you have a moment, go ahead and read those chapters. Tonight I want to focus in on chapter 14. And after you've read that, then come back and watch this video and think on these points. So what you see throughout this is, I'm just going to point out three different things here. But the first thing is that you see how David is seeking God's guidance. And he's seeking God's strength and not his own. And so what you learn from this is that through David's victories, you can see that he relied on God, on His guidance, on His strength, not his own. He sought the Lord about what to do. And that's so important to us as Christians even today, that we're reminded that it's through God's strength alone that we're able to accomplish what we do. You know, if it was left to our own devices, things would fall apart. We would just mess everything up. Everything would be a bumbling mess. But if we rely on the Lord's strength and we go to Him for guidance and we follow His instructions, there's a sure, steady path ahead of us. Also, trust in God's empowerment. You see that David succeeded by obeying God's commands and praying for guidance. It shows the importance of trusting God for strength and victory. How many times have you gone before the Lord? You've sought Him out. You've asked Him for help, but you didn't trust Him. You didn't wait. You didn't listen. And instead it was, I'm going to ask God for these things, but in the end, I'm going to take it back in my hands. I'm going to try to do it myself. Those are the times you see we're very humbled in those moments, because in ourselves, we're not going to be able to accomplish what He can accomplish. It's through His might and His strength alone that we're able to do those things. And if we trust in Him, we know that He is always faithful and always there by our side, that He always hears our cries and He will answer if we seek His guidance. Thirdly, you see that depending on God in all situations is the best way, whether in struggle or in triumph, whether in struggle or in victory. We can rely on God. We can rely that He will intervene when we seek Him. And this emphasizes that through prayer, obedience, and faith, that only through those things and through the Lord can we overcome life's challenges. If you're facing something right now, seek His guidance. Trust Him and know that He is faithful, that He will guide you. Sometimes He guides us in ways that just don't make sense to us, but that's okay. We don't have to understand. We have to believe, and we have to trust, and we have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that He is faithful. And if He is telling you to go left, go left. If He's telling you to stop and wait, then just wait. And if He's telling you to push forward and to go, then obey and go. Because what He knows is stuff that we don't know. He's faithful. He knows us. And He knows those things around us more than we ever will. So we can trust Him. If we seek Him, if we seek His guidance, He is going to show us the way. And we can trust that. We can have faith in Him. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10, it says, "Be strong in the Lord's mighty power." That means relying on God's strength, not our own. It means that we should trust in God's ability to help us rather than relying on our own strength. Philippians 4. We know that it's by His strength alone. It's by His might alone. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Just like David trusted in God's power for victory in 1 Chronicles chapter 14, we're also encouraged to rely on God's strength to face life's challenges. Don't rely on yourself. The world tries to tell us that you can rely on yourself, that you are amazing, that you can do anything, that you have the strength to do it all. But the reality is that it's only through Christ that we can see victory. It's only through Him that we have the right kind of self-image. Our image should really reflect Christ. So don't listen to the lies of the enemy, the lies of the world that tries to tell you that you are perfect. You're not. That's okay. We have a perfect God. And when we rely on Him, that's when things go right. I love you guys. Be encouraged by this. Be challenged by this. Read His Word. There's so much there to teach us.